Welcome to Ask the Expert, brought to you by the Quinton Insurance Protection Team. Get your free no-obligation quote now at QuintonInsurance.com or call 1-800-454-1970. I'm Rick Quinton, and pleased to be joined by the president of Quinton Insurance, Gordon Quinton, who is here to answer your questions relating to insurance. Our next question is from Alan in Westchester, who writes that his daughter just got her license, and I can't believe this, but his agent told him he doesn't need to add her to his insurance. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's so funny we're having this conversation because I just had somebody send me over, they wanted a quote, and they sent us over their policies to take a look at, and they said they had an 18-year-old daughter. I looked at the policies, and only mom and dad were listed on there, and I brought it up to them, and they said, well, the agent told me we didn't have to add her. And I said, that's one of those things where it's either pay now or pay later.
Whoa.
And the big thing here.
You don't want to pay later.
Right. And it's one of those things which is kind of like Russian roulette. So let's say your daughter gets her license at 16, right? Mm-hmm. And 2 years later, she's 18 and she gets in an accident. She's not listed on the policy. Well, the insurance company by New York law has the ability and go back to charge you from the date she got her license.
Oh my.
So, depending on where you live, and in this case here, we're talking about a vehicle in Westchester. So a 16-year-old girl on her own car, that could be $2,500 a year. So 16, 17, 18, she gets in that accident. Now that insurance company could go back and charge her for $2,500 for 3 years. So here you are, you got an accident, and now you get a bill for $7,500, right? Would you rather pay $200 a month or $7,500 in one lump sum? So like I said, either you do it the right way, and again, you're supposed to add the son or your daughter as soon as they get their license. The thing that people get confused on a lot of times is once they get their permit, the insurance company doesn't charge while they have their permit. But the day they get their license, that's the day they need to get added to the policy. And again, if you do it the right way, you never have any issues going on down the road. Bottom line is, if they have their permit, automatically covered, no charge. The day they get their license, add them to the policy and go to bed and close both eyes at night.
If you have an insurance question you want answered, email Gordon at QuintonInsurance.com. That's Gordon, Gordon, at QuintonInsurance.com, and it just might be featured in an upcoming episode. Thanks for tuning in to Ask the Expert, brought to you by the Quinton Insurance Protection Team. Get your free no-obligation quote now at QuintonInsurance.com or call 1-800-454-1970. For Gordon, I'm Rick. Talk to you next time.